to the picnic at the Fringe on the Meadows, and you got a little bit stuck in traffic because of crazy tram works.
Crazy trams.
It's a bit mental, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe they were meant to have been finished about 4 years ago, but
that's the rumour, at least.
Yeah.
But you're here now, which is all that matters. And you're doing a joint show this year, which is very exciting. Have you done this kind of thing before, or? Yeah,
we did for the Brighton Fringe this year. We did a double whammy show where we play on each other's stuff.
So how does that work? Is your show completely your show, Nick, and then you ask Kate what you want of her, or is it more of a creative?
It leans more that way, that we both have our own thing. So, i.e., when it's Kate's show, it's Kate's songs. When it's mine, it's my music. But then we both got ideas about what to put into each other's stuff as well.
But we get to be bossy as well, which is what your real question was.
So that's allowed.
Yeah.
So has this been the plan, sort of the whole year, to kind of do and do they complement each other? Do they have to be seen together, really, or
no, not necessarily.
Not on the same day, but lots of people have done it that way. But yeah, we use the similar range of folk and toy instruments and the looping on both sets, but on different kinds of music.
Okay, right. Yeah. So you get the two. If you come out for an evening, you get the two different. You get the acoustic and you get your how would you describe your style, Kate? Because I've listened to your stuff for the first time today, and it was amazing. But I couldn't quite put my finger on sort of what I'd label it.
I suppose it's pop rock influence, but it uses toy and folk instruments. So it goes from the sort of delicate to the bombastic and big, in the blink of an eye.
So the toy instruments, are they a new thing, or are they? Or have you always used them in your shows? Is it?
I was always mainly on the piano, and then I realised that I should probably do all the sounds that I really loved, which was twinklings and bells and chimes and stuff. So yeah, I've been doing that for a few years. And obviously it works really well with Nick's use of instruments. He uses wine glasses, theremin, magical things, as you've seen.
Yes, yeah, indeed. In your, because do you have like a little cafe, not a cafe, but a sort of underground venue?
You was part of one. I don't have much involvement in it anymore, but yeah, it used to be based at Jane Bombay's cafe in Brighton.
I see, right.
And called Bombay's, and
still going from strength to strength.
Made mechanical tables and things for it, so
right. And you've passed that batten on, maybe.
Well, Jane's still there, yeah.
Okay,
she's up here this year as well, doing the Free Fringe at Finnegan's Way.
She's brilliant.
And, she's on at 4:45.
Yeah, I mean, how do you find the music side of because it's so comedy up here and lots of theatre. Yeah. Sometimes music's a bit forgotten about. Do you find that okay? Do you have strong audiences and? Are you happy with the turnout and things like that?
I think people are surprised, pleasantly surprised to find original music on the Fringe, because I think what tends to happen with the music section is that very accomplished performers, and they do great shows, but I think a lot of people do the sort of show tunes sort of repertoire and the sort of popular classics repertoire and folk. And so I think you are in the minority doing your own music. But people are always very happy once they've been introduced to it. You have to work a bit harder. Let's say that.
Which is no problem. Yeah. I mean, you're in a little attic, are you or is that where you've performed before?
Actually, I've done this little attic for a long time at the previous location in Lingua, which is the language school, which is the venue. And that was up 57 steps in Hanover Street. But since last year, they've been at number 40 Shandwick Place, which is, in fact, up 78 steps.
Been upgraded.
We kind of have our audiences tend to be quite fit.
Yeah. They're delighted.
Or out of breath.
That's a requirement.
Yes, exactly. You get music and a cardiovascular workout.
The fun with it is actually our load-in, because our load-in takes about 9 hours.
Oh my God.
Literally, because we bring everything in an estate car with a roof box. We bring everything from the PA, the lights, to bass pedals, to piano, to all the instruments, cello, mando, cello, banjo, violins, violas, guitars, everything ordered.
We were optional.
Kate, you might have to fly.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, so and the shows are going well, and is there a sort of bedding in period where you're working on it still? It's sort of a bit work in progress, and then it, or is it more of a complete piece with music? You know what you're doing.
I think a lot of the bedding in's been the technical side of it, because what we're doing also this year is we're actually live looping everything we're doing, so things are actually building. I mean, not everything is. It's where the pieces, the numbers, the songs, where it works quite well. So there's things where actually everything we're doing is actually being mixed into looping devices.
One looping device.
Oh,
and I think most people tend to use it from one person because it just gets so complicated.
And you've realised now
why
people have done that.
Yeah.
Well,
it's worked really well. It's working really well.
It's working really well, and the reason that this is another reason why we're actually playing this little loft. And it's sold out, 25 people. And, it's a great, and it's a great situation because everything can be left. We're the only act in that room, so everything can be left set up. And when you see the amount, it is it's an installation.
It's a junk shop.
So have you got sort of like set and things as well? You've kind of. It's a mood piece.
It's its own set, really.
But because it's quite an atmospheric place, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a sort of living room perched on top of this huge amount of stairs. Yeah. But I think we couldn't fit a set as well as everything else. You'll see it. It's,
because I've seen where you've performed before, and they're just lovely intimate spaces, kind of quite different spaces. Yeah. And I suppose performing to 25 people again is quite a different experience. I guess you've got to adjust a little bit to that. Kind of.
It's intimate, but I think that intimacy is something that a lot of people really, really like. It's,
we still blast as well.
But it's also something you can get away with in the Fringe. You can get away with doing these small, intimate gigs, and it's you can't do that everywhere, I guess.
No, exactly. I mean, I think you don't get judged for it because once you say, well, look at the amount of stuff we've got and how we actually are removable, then we need a lot of wheels to get this round.
We can go on in 10 minutes if we've got 100 people helping us.
That's the thing. It's just you two. Yeah. So you don't have a crew or anything. It's all.
We're just very strong.
But then you've got a level of ownership over it as well, haven't you? Because it's absolutely your baby.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where my sound guy's gone, but I was going to ask you to do some music if that's all right. Yeah, I'm not sure. How we want to do this, but did you want to grab your stuff?
Grab a couple.
Yeah.
This is for my one. My half of the evening. This is called Cala Azzurro.